Yo, what's up YouTube? We're back with a video, right? And then we've got a slab here that we blasted with a BB gun, but that's not the video. So the video is gonna be a little few cards or a little couple of items I bought, and then I'm gonna do some sales and then give away some codes. So I ended up picking up this off of eBay. I think this was like 30 quid or something, right? Portuguese 2022 World Championship. You know, these are rare. They come out once a year. And then you never see them again. In my opinion, these are the best cards to buy. Other cards that are from sets like Moonbryon, that's got 11,000 PSA 10s, which keeps on climbing. You know, in my opinion, is not rare. Yeah. So, you know, I ended up buying one of these cards, which is SSG Son Goku. Now this one says not for sale. I think this is one's to do with the championships or something. And then I got on one of these, which is from one of them decks. Another one from a deck. I brought some Latias cards. A Jolteon EX from Worlds 2007. This one's off center, but I'm kind of not bothered. And then I got a Luxray, which was 2010, right? So there's some items I bought, right? Oh, and then we did buy these. So we did get some other ones. We bought these as well. These are at the side of my computer. So we got Professor Realms. This is 2007. And we got a Mild Energy 2007. This one I didn't buy. I found this one. This was a card I was supposed to put on eBay. It's a rare. It's a pretty cool card. But then we got Olin Adventurer, a Super Scoop-Up, a Energy card, and a Holan Mentor, right? So, you know, Worlds Editions. I like Worlds Editions. I always have liked Worlds Editions. I think personally they're better than most cards. They're only released once, and then that's it, right? So, during this video, we're going to give away a load of codes, right? We're going to give away a load of codes, right? Fusion Strike. I've got a load of codes to give away, right? Because these are just by my computer, and then I'll give away a couple of them each video, right, like this. And then here's another one, so we'll do that. Right, we'll chuck these in the bin that gets them out of my way, right, and then we'll do some sales, right? Sales video. So obviously we sell stuff to recuperate the money back from whatever like random box we buy or something generally, you know, that we don't want. So I ended up selling, let's just start with one. So I ended up selling a deck tin, which I'm not going to show you on the video because I've already posted it. Right, so I sold some double turbo energies, right? So I've got to post all these off. And then this one sold for $4.97, set of 4. So it's not too bad, right? So after fees and this, like the fees, like a subscriber that I speak to regularly basically said there's no point in selling certain stuff of these cards just as eBay fee is insane. You know, like for example, like taking £1 off every item is, you know, it's kind of crazy, right? 96p, like nearly £1 that they're taking in fees, where they could just be taking like 20 pence, 30p, right? If they took 30p per sale, you would be able to lower your price to be able to sell you the card cheaper, allowing people to basically find items at a lower discount, or you know, these cheap people, because these people that buy only if they can buy cheap or discount, which is irritating because you get people that watch items on eBay and they're sitting there waiting for discounts. Now, I'm not being funny, but if you sit there and wait for discounts, you literally are a scumbag, because if you're going to just watch someone's item in deliberate chance to you hope they send you an offer, and you know there's other people that may be interested in the item, like it's such a shitty move to be doing that. Do you know what I mean? Like I had a guy earlier on, fucking like, do you want me to show you some real crazy shit? So I'm going to show you this real quick, right? If I go into my active watches, which is actually, this is actually mental, right? So let me go to active offers, right? So I've got 32 potential buyers that I've got 32 items that people are watching, right? I'm just going to give you an idea of what you're having to deal with, right? Of people actually like, oh, will you do discount? Do you know what I mean? Because I had a card. I don't know if it's still watching it or not. You see, even cards like this, which is a PSA 8, right? It's a PSA 8, and they're like, send it offer to buy, and it's literally up for 23 quid. Like, it's actually insane. Do you know what I mean? I had a card up here for £1.50 earlier, and I had a guy watching it. He might have unwatched the item because it's not here now. I was going to show you that. And then you've got people watching items for £3. You got somebody watching send offer to buy a lot. You know what I mean? $1.99, and they're asking for watches and that. Like 2 watches on a £3.50 card, right? And then you've got like a PSA card, 35 quid, 3 watches. Like £35. Like £23 for a full art Articuno that's 5 years old. You know, it's in like pretty much near mint condition, yeah? People watching them. And there's just people watching just fucking mad items like 38 quid, right? One watcher, right? Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, you get people watching some like so cheap items, right? Even like £2.60 for a card, and people are watching it. Like, they're just sitting there waiting for discounts. It's ridiculous, because the amount of fees that you're having to pay right now is just stupid. Even Lewis had fucking problem with fees like last year, and he said he'd be barely making a full-time job's money just from fees, and it's like, really, bro? You know what I mean? So like, I sold a Caterpie, yeah, for £1.60, right? And then the fee on this is 51, right? So you're making what, 19p off this item, right? 19p, like, you might have opened an Evolution pack, and all you can get is 19p back for the pack, yeah? So that's what I'm saying. It's a joke, isn't it, really? Right? Because the fees are just incredible, right? And then we sold an Oddish card, right? Sold this. And then after this one, we get 51p back, which is not too bad. That's all right. But eBay fee is still 56 pence, which is still ridiculous, right? And then we got another set of double turbo energies, right? And they took 96p off this item. It's not even a fiver. Do you know what I mean? But this is what gets me about the Pokemon section on eBay, right? Because the DIY section, you can sell items up to $9.99, like homemade items. So if you're sat there at home making an item, like, I don't know, you're making a sculpture of like clay, and you sat there for like 2-3 hours modelling it, right? And then you sell that on eBay, you can sell it at $9.99 and not pay any fees. So you can post it, right? Which is probably like 3 quid if it's in, you know, like a figure or something, right? And then a fiver. So if it takes you 30 minutes to make a sculpture, you know, you're getting £5 for that, right? So you need to be making them a bit quicker, right? But if you make a moulding something, right, and then you're selling it quick, you know, that's more beneficial over time to money, right? So like, you've got to make, the thing is like, you could say that selling stuff like this is kind of not worth your time, but if you're kind of not doing anything else, right, you it kind of is okay. Do you know what I mean? To be able to get money back for stuff instead of sitting there wastefully watching TV for an hour. Do you know what I mean? So if you put a couple of items on eBay and then, you know, you sell them, it makes more sense, right? So then I sold these 2 booster packs, right? Korean booster packs. Now even like people who watch these Korean booster packs, and you've got them on eBay for like £1.70. And these are from like 2002, 2003, and people still like wait there like, yo bro, give us 10p off. Like, there was a guy earlier who I had to send. I literally sent this guy a 10p off offer for this Interlion, and he brought this after receiving a 10p offer. Like, I'm only making fucking 10p on the card. Do you know what I mean? I'm making 10p off the card, and you want a 10p discount? Like, it's a joke, bro. Like, it really does frustrate me, yeah? Because I sometimes I feel like, what's the point of even selling this stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like, it battles you in your mind, but then again, if you don't sell it, you know, you're kind of mitigating yourself from not getting your money back. So I sold 2 of these, right? And that was £3.4. Fee was 69 pence. So you're getting like £1.45 back after that. So it's 2 cards, like 70p each, which is not too bad, right? That's not too bad. Some sales are okay. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but the real ones where you're making like, before you used to make, when the stamp was 65p, bro, you could turn 35, 40 pence a common. Like you sell this Caterpie, it'd be like 45, 50p you're getting back for that. And that was sick. But now, because the fees have gone up on eBay, which is stupid, because I believe, right, it's like investing in stocks, right? So this is the thing. If you invest in stocks, the government hits you with capital gains because you invest in stocks. So whatever money you chose to save, like let's say you could manage to only save £20 a month, right? Let's just say, like you're a low earner, whatever, you can only save £20. And you take the risk to invest that £20 to make more, and then they want to hit you again with a deduction, right? To keep the public poor. Do you know what I mean? If that makes sense, right? So it's stupid, yeah, that you risk your money and then have to pay extra on top of that, right? It's a fucking joke, to be fair, but it's just time to keep you poor, basically. That's what it is. But we sold this Drakazult, right? We sold this Atrozult. Yeah, this is from like Evolving Skies or something, yeah. And then we sold that for £1.71, so 90 pence. You know, we're looking at 80p for that card, right? So that's okay. That's okay. Really, a reverse hollow in a shop should be £1, in my opinion. A quid a card, right? And then you've got a Happiny, right? So we sold this Happiny card from like Unbroken Bonds. This is like 5 years old. So this sold for £1.70, right? £1.70. Show you here, look, £1.70, 53p fee. So we made 27 pence, right, back for this item, 27p, right? And then we sold Wooper. I used to sell no end of these fucking Woopers. People love this Wooper card. Don't know what's so good about it. It's got 70 HP, does Ram 10 and Rain Splash 20, right? So it's kind of a sketchy card, isn't it, really? I guess if you could put it in an electric deck, run electric and water, and, you know, put, like, just, you know, any energy with it makes more sense. So, like, 90p for this one after stamp, right, which is actually alright. That's a good sale, to be fair. And then we sold one of these, which is a Flying Pikachu, right, from the World's 2023 Championship deck. So we ended up selling that for £3.5. So I bought, I've got a couple of them that I still need to basically sell, and then I brought some extras. I brought some boxes off Catch 'em All Collectibles, right? Bought some boxes off him, so I don't know why he's selling them cheap, but never guess I bought them anyway. And then we sold this, which is a sale where we signed a signed card. I sold this signed card with probably to a fan, right, from YouTube or something. Then we sold this one, and then we sold this one for £2.13. So we got like £1.13 for that. So the signatures basically gave me an extra 50 pence. Yeah, so my signatures earned me an extra 50p on the card. Do you know what PSA should actually grade these? You know, they should grade them. I'd love someone to actually send this in to be graded, or to send one of my signed cards into graded, because they know that I'm only, like, I'm signing the card, right, and I'm signing it on YouTube. So, like, I do it on sometimes I sign them actually on YouTube. So technically, they're authentic. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they grade them. I don't know, but it's just something that, you know, it would be funny if someone did send one in. So I'm gonna wrap all these up, send these out. Have you been selling anything? If you have been selling anything, what you been selling, right? Because, you know, this PSA culture thing, right, is they want cards for £10, £20, £15. They want these things for, like, grading should be a fiver, right? Grading a fucking PSA card should be £5. The price that the British public want a PSA 9 for, it's, you can't make money in this stuff, you know. So I'm going to give you an idea, right? I sold a PSA card Friday, right? Before I close off with the video. This is like the final thoughts, close off the video, yeah? So, basically, I sold a Slugma card, right? And I sold it for £60. Ended up paying like a 9p fee, right? So type in Slugma. Right, so here's the sale. That's the sale, yeah? 60 quid, right, £60 for this Slugma card. So that was the card there. Right, Slugma PSA 10. Sorry about the focus. Focus fucking sucks. Right, so I sold this. Let's see if we can fix the focus real quick, right? Is the focus thing still thinking? No, it's not. Do we even have fucking audio on the video? Yeah, just checked. After all this time, got 15 minutes in and only just checked it, bro. Wow. Do you know what I mean? If I'd have fucked up, yeah, that would have been stupid. So it's on autofocus, which I don't know why it's on autofocus, but so why is it not working? Right, can you see it now? Right, yeah, you can see it now, right? So I slugged my PSA 10. So I sold this. And I sold this for 60. Right? And I paid an £8 fee, 51 quid. Now, do you know the box I got this out of? I paid £125 for, and I bought it in 2021. Right? So it's took me 3 years to get back, essentially, £30 after grading fee and postage. Right? £30. So 1/3 of the box, or is it 1/4? Hold on, let me just check the receipt. Just check the receipt. So I've got the receipt saved on my PC. Right. The receipt was 110. Yeah, so 110. So like 35% of my item cost back. If you'd have just bought Bitcoin instead of like trying to buy and grade that item, you'd have made more money. Right? Like if you sell the item. But the whole point of Bitcoin is not to sell it anyway, because our money system is a scam. And it's only certain people know that the system's a scam in the way that they print money, raise inflation, and then they basically deduct your money again because your purchasing power of the currency goes down. That's why you need something that appreciates over the currency. That's why the rich buy assets. The rich buy assets. They have the cash flow, rich buy assets. You know what I mean? The assets then pay them money, then they can, like dividend stock. Most of the rich buy dividend stock. The dividend of the company pays them a lot of money, and then because they receive dividends from the company, that's like they receive dividend income, which is not as hard hit as actual like income from a job. Like the highest rate income from dividends is 8% or 18%. I think it's 8% in the first like 50,000, then it goes up to like 12 or 15. And then I think it's like 18% as if you're the big dividend user. But then that's still lower than income, like actual income money, because income's 20%. So it's like, if you think about it, the people that are real rich, like, I mean real rich, they're smart because they know how the system works. But honestly, right, like you've got all these people saying right now they're investing all this money in Pokemon, they're investing in this card, and they're investing in all these modern cards and stuff like. They're fucking nuts, because when the reprint happens, bam, boom, it goes down in value. Yeah, just as simple as that. More PSA 10s get added, loads of cards come out from nowhere, and then PSA 10s go up, more availability happens, prices come down. They honestly, those cards will never be a Bitcoin investment, and that's a fact. And I've seen it year after year, right? Like I've seen it year after year. You keep putting your money into these cards, like breaking boxes down, grading this card. You're buying the box to grade it. So basically, like if you get a card that fucks up, get an 8, 9, you lose money. Do you know what I mean? You need a 10. If you don't get a 10, and even 10s some 10s you can't even sell for high price. Do you know what I mean? The same guy offered me £60 for a Rayquaza, and there's only 5 on the pop report, right? There's only 5 pop on the pop report, 5 PSA 10s. And I think I own 4 out of the 5. I'd have to have a look and dig through my stuff to see how many I've got, because I think I've got 10 Mewtwo's all the same grade. like all graded, 10 same Mewtwo's, right? And it's just like, it's mad. It's a complete mad, because it's like, honestly, if you're in this video, if you think about just breaking boxes down or investing like £10,000 in Pokemon, I wouldn't even bother with that. Just put that £10,000 into Bitcoin, just wait for Bitcoin to go up. Like, Bitcoin now will go to like, say 100,000, right? You'd make, you know, you double your money, right? Now, you might be able to buy Pokemon and sell it, right? You might be able to buy Pokemon and sell it and then keep the cash going round, like moving around on a wheel. Like, buy that, make $100, buy that, make $100. Like, you can, right? You can do that, depending on what the item is. But if you're breaking a box down, if you're buying a single card to grade it to sell it, that's the better way. Don't buy a box to basically break the box down, you know, like say a Japanese deck box, £1,500, grade every card, and then sell all the cards as a grade 10 or whatever. It ain't gonna work. It is not gonna work. Right? Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.